Hey, come over here. This store makes $463 every single hour. Not every single month, not every single week, but every single hour. And you know what? I'm gonna show you how to clone it because why should they have all the fun? So stick around. So this is what we're gonna be doing in this video. I'm gonna show you the exact store and how I found it. We're gonna build a brand new AI-powered store in the same niche. Then we're gonna pull in their best sellers, find good suppliers to ship out our products to our customers, and even add the same types of apps that they use so we can try to emulate their success the best that we can. And later on in the video, I'm gonna show you a sneaky way to automatically track the store so that you can get notified every time they add a brand new product. Now, I'll be using Sell the Trend and SellShop to build out the store as we go. You can follow along using the exact same tools. I'll leave a link in the description so you can get started 100% for free if you want to follow along. Of course, if you're using Shopify or another platform, you can still follow along. Every step is going to work exactly the same way. Now, the goal here isn't to copy. We don't like that. It's to get inspired and learn what's already working for other profitable stores and build something just as strong, but is going to be 100% our own. So grab a coffee or maybe something stronger and let's get going. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you how I found the store that we are gonna be breaking down today. So right here inside Sell the Trend, I went to Spy Tools and then I clicked on Niche Spy and I filtered by not the most recent, by monthly visits. So what the Niche Spy does is it allows you to select any niche that we have in the system. We have over 80 niches in the system. And then you can find the top stores that are in that niche. So whether it's pets, whether it's beauty, any of that kind of stuff. And I wanted to filter by monthly visits because I wanted to find the stores that have the most amount of traffic, right? By finding the most amount of traffic, they probably have the most amount of sales. So basically, it's the first store that pops up, right? It's the first store that comes up here, I don't know how to say this name, but Zerazi. Basically, it's the store. And let's take a quick look at the store and see what it looks like. So as you can see here, it is some kind of a tech store and not a pretty one at that. And that's something that you're going to notice from a lot of the videos that I've done is that, beauty is nice. It's nice to have something that looks super nice. But the reality is it's about all the other factors. It's about the product. It's about the marketing. It's about the customer journey. How well does the store take you from the product page all the way through the checkout process? Those matter a lot more than what the store looks like. Now, I don't personally find the store very visually appealing, but it is making a lot of money. And that's the most important part. So let us go back to Sell the Trend and get to work here. Now, the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to hit the store intelligence, and that is going to show us all the technical details and the data about the store. So right here, we can see what I was talking to about in the intro is that this store is making $4 million per month, which works out to $463 per hour. Now, this store intelligence page is going to show us a lot of data about the store, but more importantly, it's going to show us also the products that this store is currently selling. And also, more importantly, their best-selling products, which are the products that we're going to be adding to our store. Now, before we can add products to our store, we need to create a store. So let's go and create an AI store in seconds that is going to be in the electronics niche. So let's go to our smart hubs here, click on this store, and let's click on Create Add Store. This is going to allow us to create a brand new store. Now, of course, you can create a SellShop, or you can create a Shopify or WooCommerce. But for this example, I'm going to do SellShop. It already comes with Sell the Trend, so it's super simple to create a store. It's fully integrated. So let's click on Create SellShop. And here are all the recommended niches, but we want to focus on electronic and gadget store. So let's click on electronic and gadget, click on Continue. And I'm just going to call this Mozzie. Of course, you can choose any name. Let's click on Continue. And it's building our store, and it should be done in any second now. So the store is ready. Let's click on Continue. Now let's check out what the store looks like before we do anything else with it. So we have a complete store that already comes with products. It's a fully electronic store that already comes with actually similar products to what we saw on that top performing store. But what we want to do is we want to add the exact products, right? That's the key here. So let's go back to Sell the Trend and let us go back to the store intelligence. So here are their best products. So what we want to do is we want to copy all of those products to our brand new store. So it's pretty straightforward. Let's click on Add to Store on the first product. So here's the Push to Store page. Here we're going to be able to see the product details directly from that store, but we want to obviously customize it a little bit, right? The first thing we're going to do is we want to find a supplier that is going to be able to ship that exact product to our customers. So the first thing that we want to do is we're going to hit the AI supplier finder to find a supplier that is going to be shipping that product to our customers. So here's a similar product right here. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be selecting this product right here to add to our store. Now that we have a supplier selected, we still need to do a couple of customizations to this product before we push it to our store, but I'm gonna save that to a little bit later in the video. First, I'm gonna do the exact same thing to the rest of the products and just pick suppliers, and then we can move on. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save it for a little bit later. So I'm gonna add it to our drafts. So I'm gonna click Save to Drafts. And this is gonna add this product to our draft. Not quite pushed to the store yet, but now I can move on to the other products and just do the exact same thing. Now that I've saved the store's top 10 products to my drafts, I'm gonna go there and now we're gonna be able to add those products to our store. So let's go to our store manager. Now these products are gonna be sitting right in my drafts, waiting for us to add them to our store. But before we do that, we need to create brand new product descriptions and titles for these products because we don't wanna copy the exact descriptions. We wanna create brand new descriptions that are gonna be unique to our store. And not only that, we're gonna also be able to add reviews a little bit later on for that perfect social proof. So let's first start by adding product descriptions to our products and then push them to our store. Now I'm gonna do this in bulk, and that's why I saved these products to my draft and I didn't push them to the store automatically. We're gonna do this in bulk, so it's a lot faster and a lot simpler. So I'm gonna select them all, click on Bulk AI Rewrite, and here I'm gonna choose what kind of style I want these descriptions and titles to be. I'm gonna go with persuasive, and we are going to select product titles and descriptions. Don't want to add emojis. I definitely want to add features and benefits. And we are going to generate. So it's going to now generate product descriptions and titles for all of these products. And now we are ready to push these products to our store. Again, I'm going to do this in bulk, so it's super fast. So let's click on this and click on bulk push to store. And that's it. This is now going to add all of these products directly to our store, including our product descriptions, our new product titles, and it's basically going to fill our brand new store with top 10 products that are already generating serious revenue for this other store that we have been cloning. So the last step that I want to do before we move on to some of the other stuff that I mentioned in the beginning of the video is that we want to add social proof to these products. We want to add reviews to every single one of these products. So when somebody comes to our store, they feel comfortable to buy from us because they see other people have already bought from our store. So let's go do that right now. So all of these products have now moved from the draft to the listed page. And now what we can do is we can just import reviews, again, with a simple click directly to these products so that we can provide social proof to our customers. So let's click on Import Reviews and let's click on Import. So right away, we have 36 reviews imported to our page. Now let's go check out what this product page looks like for one of these products so that we can see how it looks like on our store. So that's it. That's our brand new product page with our beautiful images, the title, as well as social proof. We have our reviews here, as well as a brand new description that was written for us by AI. So that is not the end of the story, because in order to really kind of clone the store, we need to also look at what are some of the apps that they have been using that has been contributing to their success. So let's go back to our store intelligence tool and look at the apps that this store has installed that is going to give us a little bit of an idea of what they are doing for their marketing. Now we're back here at the store intelligence report, and let's go back to the bottom here, and we're going to see the store apps that they are using. To be honest with you, it doesn't seem like they're using a lot of apps to run their business. So they're using here Klaviyo, which is a mail marketing app. They're using Judge Me, which is a review app, and CJ Dropshipping. We're very familiar with CJ Dropshipping, and this Pop Convert, which looks like some kind of a pop-up to collect emails. So we can do the exact same thing with our brand new store with SellShop. So let's go to our apps here and in SellShop and basically replicate some of this stuff here. So let's go to our store and let's click on this icon right here that takes us to our shop settings and right into the apps here. So basically they have 4 apps that they are really using. They are using an email marketing software, so we can use MailChimp. And they are using a review app. We can use, obviously, Viva Reviews, which is already integrated into our SellShop. I already showed you earlier how we added reviews to our store, so that already is taken care of. And we have CJ Dropshipping already integrated into Sell the Trend. So if you're looking for CJ Dropshipping winners, those are available directly in Sell the Trend as well. And they are using a discount pop-up app, which we can install by using this discount pop-up. So the email marketing, I'm not going to go into that in detail because it's just a matter of setting up email marketing. That's too much for this video, but we can definitely look at discount pop-up app here. So let's click on configure, click on enable discount pop-up. And what this is going to do is going to show a pop-up window each time somebody visits our website. We can actually configure it. We don't have to make it that annoying, but we can configure it to show up when visitors either visit our website or they try to leave our website or they are on our website for a certain amount of time. And what that's going to do is going to start collecting emails from every single visitor And that is going to then go directly into our email marketing software. In this case, it will be MailChimp. And that's going to allow us to start building our email list, which is, if you've ever watched any of my other videos, is super important to succeeding in e-commerce or really any kind of business, because email is still one of the cheapest and most effective methods of marketing. And you can do it right directly inside SellShop, or obviously if you're using Shopify or any other platform, they all have email marketing applications or even the ability to collect emails directly from a pop-up like this. So let's click on Save All. So now we have our pop-up configured. And now I promised you one last thing, which is how are we going to keep track of this store so that every single time they add a brand new product to their store, we get immediately notified so we can then perhaps add that product to our store and then start generating revenue from that product. So let me take you back to Sell the Trend so that we can configure that. And it's going to be actually super simple. So let's go back to our store intelligence. And right at the top here, we have our Save to Favorites button, right? So when I click on that, that is going to now save this particular store to my favorite list. So let's go to here. And right here in the top, there is a heart icon. When I click on it, I click on Store Faves. And we're going to be able to see this store right in this page. So now, every single time this store adds a brand new product to their store, I'm going to get an email and it's going to tell me that, hey, this store just added a new product, and it's going to show me this product directly in this page. And I can just go right here and click on Add to Store and add it to my store exactly like I showed you before. So you just watched how to take a store, reverse engineer it, and build your own version step by step using Sell the Trend without guessing, without coding, and without having to hire an entire team to do it. Just you and a laptop. It's always important to remember that the store that we cloned isn't winning because they got lucky or they're smart or they're special. They're winning because they executed. They built the store, added the product, and started the marketing. So now's the time for you to launch, test, and start grabbing your share of that pie. If you want me to break down another winning store and show you how to clone that too, drop the link in the comments and I'll make that happen. Now, if you're not using Sell the Trend yet, shame on you. You can grab your free trial right now. It will be the first link in the description. And that's it for me. Until next time, power to the people.